put the new one in there while we're here. I'm gonna go get it. Actually, I gotta get torque specs. I gotta get torque specs for it because I don't know what they are. I can put it in there, but I got to torque it. And that's it for this assembly. I'm not touching that motor mount like I said before yet, but control arm, axles out, tie rod out or tie rod ends off, hubs out. This is got, I'm going to clean it, but it already has anti-seize because I did this before. That's why it came out so easy. Not real happy about the fact that it's junk already, but let me get the new one. At least we'll get it in place. I'll have to torque it later, but I'll get it started and get it in there. Alright. Push. Brake clean. Chemical of 1001 uses. I'm ticked at myself for putting that socket down somewhere and I can't find it. It's probably right in front of me. Usually what happens, it's sitting right in front of me. I just don't see it. I'll clean this out again. Let me clean this out again. Put some new stuff in there. No rust in here because this, I think it's only been maybe 1.5 years since I did this one. Junk. Switch brands again. Alright, let me get some anti-seize. I'm going to put a little more in there. This stuff gets on you no matter what. As much as you try to keep it off of you, it'll get on you. No matter what you do. Put a little on the face too. You saw how easy that came apart. That's from having anti-seize on it. That helps a lot. You don't need a lot. This is a non-ABS car, so no ABS sensor to worry about, but not a big deal. Alright. Let's get the new one in there. Like I said, if that axle's in there, to get these bolts, especially that top one, you have to push that axle back as you break those bolts loose to get them loose. Just makes it a lot easier. Well, you won't be able to get them. You won't be able to get it out, otherwise you won't be able to get a socket in there. It's hard when the axle, so you have to push the boot back. Push the axle in. Alright, so this goes like this. Let's just push that bolt in there. Hang on, hold that for a second. I'm humming to myself. I don't know why, but I am. Alright. Let's see if we can get these all started here. Top one started. That one felt like it started. I want to make sure we get them started and don't cross thread them. That one's definitely in. This one I'm not so sure about. I want to make sure I get this one right. There it goes. It's in there now. Alright, I'm not going to torque these down big time. I'm just going to snug them up because I got to go look up the torque spec for it. Did I turn that back on? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. They're all mild. And the pain in the butt one. Come on. Alright, they're just snugged up right now. I'll torque them down. Don't forget your bracket here. Obviously, this is not ABS, but that's where your ABS sensor would go. Otherwise, you get to pull it apart and do it again. Ask me how I know. I've done it. Alright. I'm outside my garage right now because I got a tractor in there. And it's like moving it out and having to take it back and do all that kind of good stuff. So I'm just going to cover that up for now. In case it decides to rain at all. Keep it dry. Don't want anything in there. And that's it for this assembly. Pretty easy. Took about half an hour probably total. Get everything apart. Of course, air tools help a lot. Without air tools, much more difficult. And longer. But it's a nice thing about air tools. That's why they have them. Alright. Next will be putting everything back together.